At Masjid Al-Khatsi, a mosque located in Kachiru, a Kigali suburb, only 70 Muslims were allowed into the prayer room that can accommodate 400 people under normal circumstances. This is to permit social distancing, one of the measures that has been taken here in Rwanda and globally to prevent the spread of the novel coronavirus pandemic. When the government announced the reopening of places of worship for masses, religious leaders in Rwanda adopted online registration for believers who wish to attend prayers. This is to effectively manage the numbers of worshippers for social distancing and contact tracing purposes should the need arise. However, some people at the mosque did not register themselves prior and had to be asked to return home.
It was, I think, we are beyond the number. So that is why authority requested us to wait for the second shift. So we are respecting their authorities' decision. It is good, because we have to follow the rules, isn't it? We have to follow the rules, and we should follow the rules of the authority and also the government rules.
I came to pray and I was told that it is only for the confirmed people. I have to return back and pray from home. It is good that we are doing things in an orderly manner. I am not offended at all because we have to follow government guidelines because they are of our own good. Authorities think for us just like parents to their children. We were not allowed into the mosque because they allowed in the right number as permitted by authorities. We thank God for everything, nonetheless, and we ask God to take away this pandemic. He is the Almighty. The registered people had to take temperature tests, wash their hands before entering the mosque, and sit a distance apart. We spoke to some Muslims who had access inside the mosque, and they shared their sentiments.
Today is an opportunity. I see the organization is very well. It's a well distance. There's no worry of social distancing and so on and so forth. But I'm very happy and very excited that I was able to really. We missed the Ramadan time, but I'm very happy that we're able to make for Eid Al-Adha. And now it's time for us to go to the slaughter the lamb. But I am very satisfied and very happy. And everything is very well organized.
We managed to pray despite being in a small group, and we thank God for that. We are also thankful to the authorities that have put in place all the necessary guidelines to prevent the virus. We are going to offer our sacrifice through killing an animal, prayers, do charity work, and share the meat. Nyabugogo Abattoir and livestock market is where most Muslims in the Kigali city bought the livestock for the sacrifice. Pilau is another common dish among Muslim faith celebrating Eid Day. Everything was said for the big day despite coming under unusual circumstances. Family gatherings and friendly visits are prohibited, but that did not stop Muslim families from making the most of the day in their homes. The Mufti of Rwanda, Sheikh Hitimana Salim, explains how this day is special in the Muslim calendar. This is a very important day, the festival of sacrifice. The previous Eid came during the lockdown and we could go to the mosque. But this time around, things are slowly returning to normal and we are able to hold prayers in mosques. We thank authorities that allowed the reopening of places of worship. The Mufti also called on Muslims to respect the preventive guidelines against the COVID-19 pandemic. We have to work together and even encourage those that have gone astray. Show them the right path in love. People need to know that this pandemic is highly infectious. There is no space for complacency because it is difficult to know the carrier until you have been tested. We need to protect ourselves and respect the set guidelines. God will help us to overcome this pandemic as we pray. In the city of Kigali, only one mosque, Masjid Al-Khatsi, based in Kachiru, was cleared for prayers following the fulfillment of health guidelines. About 20 mosques around the country have been given green light by the health inspection team for the reopening following the government's decision to reopen the places of worship. Innocent Mugabo, RTV News.